First came the GRS Build-A-Cade, and it's pretty awesome. But what next? Hey, why not get some awesome acrylic artwork from Joe Sabos Arcades? You can make the Build-A-Cade your Build-A-Cade. Make it the machine of your dreams. But what next? Well, if you have a 3D printer, you can print the Build-A-Base. With the Build-A-Base, you can now tilt the machine to the best viewing angle for you. Again, the GRS Build-A-Cade is your Build-A-Cade. Make it the way you want, any way you want. But what next? I've already got the Build-A-Cade, Build-A-Base. What else can there possibly be to do? Wait a second. How about the GRS Build-A-Pod? The GRS Panel Pod. The next great idea in the Build-A-Cade line is GRS Panel Pod. With the Panel Pod, you can very easily swap out controllers to use on your GRS Build-A-Cade. Everything is included in the kit except the controllers, which are sold separately. We do include very simple instructions. Inside, you'll see the control panel here, and it's put together with magnets. There are no screws, so no tools will be needed to swap out and change your different controllers. You can see we have some very high performance magnets. It simply slides in together and locks in place. Again, everything is included in the kit except for the external panels, which are sold separately. You simply pull the side panels off and the machine opens up. Included all the cables needed to build your panel pod. We have a USB controller cable, the GPO pin controller cable, and of course, USB-C. No micro USB here. We go for the cutting edge. USB-C is the only way to go. Now on the back panel, you can see we have the USB-C connector and 3 buttons plus a controller stick. This way, when you're sitting down away from your Build-A-Cade, you can still control all the functions from coins, reset, and so forth. And you can see everything slides right into place. Ease of use, no tools required. So here we're going to see how we're going to put in one control panel. This is the spinner control panel with the steering wheel attachment. This does use USB and GPIOs. The controller cables can't be put in wrong. They only go in one way. So first we'll put in the USB, and then we'll put in the GPIO. And then we simply remove the 2 side panels. Again, they're magnetic, no tools required. Just pull them off on the sides, and it opens up. Now the controller will simply go into the 2 connectors here. First, the smaller one is USB. The larger is GPIO into our back panel. Now the way this is designed, the controller will simply latch in. So we'll put in the lower part here, and we'll slide the top into the top grooves of the control panel, of the panel pod, like so. And the bottom will simply lock in to the bottom. This little spot right here is going to go right into this top groove right here. Hold it in place with your finger. Slide in your bottom panel, which hooks in around the magnets on the bottom and clips in underneath the front of the control panel. Once it's done, you can hold it with one hand and simply slide on your magnetic side panels, which will basically lock everything into place. One side, and once that's done, add your second side, and your GRS Panel Pod is complete. It takes just moments to swap out panels. Again, in the back, you have a USB cable, USB Type-C, connect it here, and we'll simply take the long cable and connect it to the back of our GRS Build-A-Cade. It's as easy as that. And now you can use your external GRS Panel Pod with any controller you choose. You see right here, we have the dual stick, where you normally pay for like Robotron. I'm going to show you once again how easy it is to swap out. Pull off your panels on the left and right side. Pull out your panel. Disconnect your cables. Take your next panel, connect USB and then your GPIO cables. Slide it to the top groove on the back of the panel pod. Hold it with your finger. Slide in your lower panel and clip it to the bottom of the control panel. You can now hold it with one hand and insert your sides. Again, just that quick, just that simple. GRS Panel Pod. Now, you can sit back and relax, plug it into your TV set or play it on your Build-A-Cade screen and enjoy the games. All control functions are on the back. Insert your coins, start your game. GRS Build-A-Cade. Build it your way. GRS Panel Pod. Get your GRS Panel Pod soon. GRS Build-A-Cade. Arcade quality without that arcade price. Game on. Sit, Blue Blue, sit. Good dog.